Well, here we are, 14 years later. Jarnette and I are grown up now. We haven't seen each other since high school and had a great time catching up on news about our classmates. Over the years, since we first worked on this video, Rick and the members of the Heptachlor Research and Education Foundation have continued their work.
I think we've done an awful lot of good here. I'm awfully proud of what we've done.
They want to know if the Heptachlor exposure that happened back in the early 1980s will have any long-term effects on people in Hawaii.
We've been basically studying the children of Hawaii and conducting scientific studies for 18 years.
I went to a conference where the results of the Heptachlor studies were presented.
Heptachlor is a very persistent agent.
Dr. Virginia Moser did testing with rats and found that Heptachlor exposure slowed down the rat's ability to learn and to remember. She said that these problems could show up in humans too.
The data that we have indicate there could be developmental delays in infants, and there's a potential influence on neurological function or neurodegenerative diseases.
Another study was done by Dr. Dean Baker.
So our questions for this study really are the neurobehavioral function and academic achievement lower among high school students who were born on Oahu during the time of the milk contamination than among children who were not born on Oahu?
He tested to see if there were any long-term effects on students who were babies back in 1981 and who had been exposed to Heptachlor through drinking their mother's milk.
That basically among the Oahu-born, milk consumption of the mother during pregnancy was associated with lower students' neurobehavioral performance on some tests and more behavioral problems, especially...
Dr. Baker found that those who had been exposed to Heptachlor were a little slower on tests of their learning ability and had a few more behavioral problems than those students who were not exposed, but the differences were very small. He also said that he found no differences in the students' grades in school.
However, I do want to say I think it might be reassuring to the residents of Oahu there were no apparent effects on academic achievement or school behaviors.